Edge vs Sheamus on SmackDown in Toronto might be Edge's last wrestling match, as odd and sad as that may sound. Unfortunately, it makes sense, I'll explain in a second, but let's start from the beginning. Almost exactly a year ago after Raw in Toronto in his hometown, Edge talked about coming back to WWE, he thanked the fans, he talked about how much he missed wrestling, he talked about his career, and then said this.
And I can't wait to hopefully come back one last time. One last time here in Toronto. I'm looking at the calendar. We usually come here in August. So next August, I plan on seeing each and every one of you. And in a perfect world, we all say goodbye to each other that night. Hey, but that's okay, man. This is the place for me to do it, okay?
Edge said he's going to retire next August in Toronto. Now is that next August. And this Friday, SmackDown is taking place in Toronto. It's going to be Edge's 25-year anniversary. It's pretty much the date Edge said he's going to retire. Unfortunately, it all makes sense. And let's talk about what happened last week. Edge called out Sheamus, and they talked about how Sheamus got Edge back into wrestling. They were filming an episode for Sheamus' YouTube channel, and Edge fell off his bike. He felt like he could take bumps again and tried to get back into wrestling. Apparently, Sheamus helped him a lot with that. And Sheamus also revealed that Edge motivated Sheamus back in 2004. He went to a WWE event, and Edge was the only wrestler that actually took the time to talk to Sheamus about wrestling. This match means a lot to these men. So this already makes me believe Edge might retire on SmackDown, but that's not the only thing I'm here to talk about. Edge's trainer actually revealed how it's possible that this is going to be Edge's last match. Edge's trainer Ron Hutchinson believed that Edge will have his final match this week on SmackDown in Toronto. I mean, this guy known Edge for 30 years, so I kinda find it credible. He said it's most likely Edge's last match. I mean, we all hope it's not the case. Honestly, I don't feel like this guy is lying, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to Edge. I already talked about how much I appreciate Edge in this video. One of the best videos I've ever made, so make sure to check it out. It's on my channel. I'll leave it at the end of this video. To sum it up, Edge coming back to the WWE, to me, honestly, is the most beautiful wrestling story ever. It was unexpected, shocking, emotional. It felt like it's not supposed to happen, and I'm watching WWE 2K Universe Mode storyline. So it's a bittersweet, you know, because Edge retired in 2011. We were all sad. It was one of the saddest WWE moments ever. Dude comes back, so that's awesome. But now we have to say goodbye again. I know a lot of people don't like Edge's last run in the WWE. I disagree. I think it was great. I think he actually got better at pro wrestling somehow at this age. His physique was amazing, his matches were great, the storytelling, promos, everything was top notch. Unfortunately, the pandemic happens. I hate the fact that Edge versus Randy Orton happened during that. But when it comes to this run, I don't think there was anything bad that did happen. I think what sucked is that there was a lot that didn't happen, which is Edge winning a championship. I hate the fact that Edge never won a belt ever since he came back. I know it was not the time to take the championship away from Roman, but now we have this World Heavyweight Championship, and the story writes itself. It's basically the same championship that Edge never lost, so I think that could have been a really good story. And when it comes to this rumor, I mean, it does make sense, but yet at the same time, not really. I mean, look, on one hand, this is a beautiful story. He's wrestling a man in his last match that helped him get back to pro wrestling. It's beautiful. On the other hand, a 1 week build? I don't know about that. I feel like Edge deserves a bigger send-off. I think it should feel a bit more special, and as much as I love Sheamus, this is not exactly fitting for Edge's last match. I mean, personally, it does. It makes more sense than it should, but at the end of the day, this is wrestling, you know? His last opponent should be Randy Orton, John Cena. I mean, Edge can still go. I don't think he will be satisfied with it. I do believe it's in his head. Like, he's considering it, I totally believe that. But this kind of retirement match should happen in SummerSlam, you know, WrestleMania, in a stadium. But maybe it's a selfish fan inside of me talking, you know. I know how much this match means to Edge, and maybe this is his perfect retirement. Maybe it's a way for him to say thank you to Sheamus. He teased a retirement a few weeks ago. Grayson Waller said, just announce you're retiring, and Edge said, I'm not retiring, as a matter of fact, we're going to have a match tonight. But even back then it was up in the air, you know, so this is 25 years of Edge. Man, I don't know. It's a bittersweet. We got to see him back. but now he might be gone again. At the end of the day, it's up to Edge, and in a way, I'm happy for the dude. It's very sentimental, retiring in your hometown, 25-year anniversary. On one hand, it's kinda perfect. We just don't wanna see you go, Edge. We don't wanna see you go. But thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.